Hi friends, welcome to Creating with Jovi and welcome to April. During the month of April, I figured I would take the opportunity to work through this magazine. I bought this last year, so this is not a 2026. Actually, this says 2024, which I didn't even realize that because I only just bought it last year. But at any rate, whatever, let's just go through it. Let's create some things and let's have a good time. So we have some recipes here. We're not going to be doing that today, but these could go in a journal, couldn't they? I think that's lovely. And then this, oh, look at the cute little animals. Those would be great for collaging. I have to keep that in mind. What type of walker are you? That's nice. Yeah, this is the first Daphne's Diary I've ever owned. And so it's kind of fun to look through. Oh yeah, so the cards we made were from these patterns that we pulled out. Super cute. Let's see what else we can get up to today. I see a lot of fun things we could use in collage. How great is that? Look at these. These are cute. We'll have to see. I know in some places in this book there are templates and things. So let's see. Actually, let me do this. I don't know if all the templates are in the back or what, but let's flip through. Here we go. So look, this is paper for something. Let's see. To and from. Look how cute these are. Look, they're so cute. And then look, she's used it to wrap around. This one's like an egg carton, but you could wrap it around anything, I think, right? Because honestly, I don't think it's actually big enough for an egg carton. But, okay, let's pull these out since these are templates. I also like that the back side is like full wrapping paper with no words. That way, if you wanted to use it as wrapping paper, you could, or you could use it as a backdrop for art. You could use it for anything you wanted. So since I'm undecided, let's go ahead and just keep these out and see if we find some inspiration later on in the book. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Would that be boring to you guys if I colored that in? I wonder. All right, let's keep going, but I can always go back to that. Here, let's put these stickers inside so we can go back to that if we need to. Oh, this is fun. Decorate some eggs with decoupage. If I'm going to do that with you guys, I have to boil some eggs, which I have not done. So I wouldn't have those ready right now. What's this? Look, it's more like nice paper. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, these are super cute. So you can use these to put an egg inside, or again, you can use the paper for fun wrapping paper or collage paper, whatever you want. Look how cute that is. Let's go ahead and cut these out. I wonder if it's easier for me to tear them. Let's see. Oh, it is. I don't even know what I was thinking. There, look how pretty. And then we have this if we want to. And these could be cut out and this could be removed and we could use it for anything. Create a card, use in a collage again, throw it in a springtime journal if we were creating one. All kinds of fun ideas for that. Super, super cute, right? What's this? Okay, they're talking about pottery here. Oh, look at this, my friends. That's so cool. I saw something like that in a museum that I went to not too long ago. I thought it was really interesting. It says old embroidery for a new look. Oh, that's cool. Oh, very neat, very neat. I have not tried embroidery. I can't remember if I did embroidery when I was young or not. I could color that in. Maybe we'll do an episode where I do that. Check this out though. Let's see what we have here. We have some tags and we're supposed to cut these out. Oh, and glue them together. Probably with this we have a long tag here and some short tags. Let's go ahead and make these. That sounds fun. So basically we can just punch these out. Hold on a second. Okay, these are punchable right here. Let's figure out what we're doing here. And maybe I should read the other side. Sometimes it's helpful. Let's see here. All right, so these can punch out and they all have like this little dot in the center, like this hole punched in the center here. There we go. I'm gonna start by doing what we know we're supposed to do, which is let's go ahead and take these out. And then we'll decide where we're going from there. Cute little tags. Let's focus on these real quick. Let's see what we have. So these are the ones that says Hello Spring, Happy Easter, Happy Easter, Happy Easter, Easter Egg Hunt, and Easter Egg Hunt. Okay, and then this one says Happy Easter. And then these have pictures, and nothing on the back. Okay, so let me get rid of this piece. We don't need that anymore. And let's see what we have here. So the question is do I want to cover one of these sides with these? And you know, let's cut them out and let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, okay. You know what? I could use my paper cutter on these because these are going to be perfectly straight. So let me grab that. And guys, I do want to apologize for my lighting. It's not the best right now. I have packed up a lot of my lighting and I've been getting up really early in the morning. And so I'm creating before the sun is shining in my window frequently. Now, sometimes you guys do see the sun shining in the window, but like this morning, it is pitch dark outside because I woke up at 5:40. All right, my friends, so I've decided to do something a little bit different. I am going to go ahead and poke these little holes out of these tags. Super easy because they are pre-punched, so that is no problem. There we go. All right, and then these do not have those, and these have these backs. But look, they are a different size. So let's go ahead and glue these to each other, and then we'll put holes in these. How does that sound? Then we have another set of nice thick tags. Now I'm going to check each one and make sure that I don't have any of them overhanging, just in case I didn't cut them precisely to match. And this one does have just a tiny bit of overhang, so I'm just going to clean that up real quick. And if it's super tiny overhang, you can just use your ink to just ink the edges, and then it would hide that for you. Since this doesn't have a back, I figured we'll go ahead and cut this out. You know what we're going to do is we're going to glue this on here and then we'll cut it out. How does that sound? And there we go, cute. And this can be used as a tag or a bookmark. All right, my friends, now we have our little tags, and we have, remember we pulled this paper out of there earlier today? So I was thinking, let's go ahead and create a greeting card. And we can use some of these elements. We'll probably make 2 greeting cards. So we can use some of these elements, super cute, right? And the tags, and then this can be the background for the greeting card. How does that sound? I think that should be a lot of fun. I know that we went into this not knowing what we were going to end up doing today, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut these bunnies out, and when I'm done, I'll meet you back here, okay? I got my greeting card base here, plain, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this to size. So I'm just going to measure that out, give it a little fold here, and a little fold down here. You know what? I need to make sure that this is straight. I actually cut this out of the magazine with my scissors and probably did not do it perfectly straight. Let me remeasure the height of this real quick. I can bring that down a little bit, right to about there. Well, I wasn't sure what we were going to do today. I just figured we'd flip through the magazine and see what we could come up with, and so far I like it. All right, let's go ahead and get this down onto the card. Got the glue on there. Okay, we got that. Now let's go ahead and take this bunny and get him on, but I gotta get some ink and ink around him. I'm just gonna use brown ink just to give this a little bit of a pop, some definition. Speaking of pop, it would be super cute to have this little guy up on dots or something, just kind of up off the page. I have these dots that I've had for a really long time. Let's go ahead and use these up. Put that a little bit close to the edge there. Hopefully it'll be all right. Here, let me just pull these off of here. There we go. I can just get rid of that now. We got those placed on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and just remove the other layer of, I don't even know what they call that, but anyway, you know what I mean. All right, got those ready to go. Now we're going to pick that up and let's put him right here in the center. Oh man, that is super cute. And now I was thinking, let's go ahead and use one of these cute little tags. And you know, I want it to be just a little bit smaller because it's got this little hole in it here. And so I want it to kind of dangle, but I don't want it to be quite so big. So I'm trying to decide if I'm using my scissors to make it just a little smaller. And you know, I think I will. I feel like this is a little bit daring, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna trust myself. Okay, so it's a little bit thinner now. And let's take a little bit off the bottom, do it as straight as I can. There we go. And you know, maybe I'll just snip the corners a little bit there. I think it's too small now to actually use my corner rounder, but you know what? Okay, that looks good. Although I wasn't even paying attention to the word Easter, and I kind of cut that off a little bit, didn't I? Maybe I should do it again with this one, but I'll pay closer attention to the side. Let's give it a try. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to cut the letters off. That would look a little bit ridiculous. Okay, and then we'll take a little corner off here, a little corner off here. There we go. All right, now, yeah, super cute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a brad. I think would be really cute with that. All right, my friends, I grabbed this fun brad. It's so springy looking, right? So I thought we would go ahead and use this to attach the cute little Happy Easter. So I'm gonna open this up and spread out the little prongs here. There we go. Super, super cute. This was not difficult, and I think it is so cute and easy. Should we add some stickles? We've been doing that a lot lately. Why not? Let's add some yellow stickles to the yellow flowers. Cute. And then, oh, there's a little bit on the ear right here. Just gonna, follow like the yellow hues. Super cute. Oh, we need to put a sticker right here because there's a little tiny pair of scissors there, and we want to cover that up. Let me see what I can find. Oh, my friends, I found this shiny flower, and it looks like it's going to cover the egg. Yeah, I think that's pretty darn good. Oh, I did take the sticky off the back, but apparently there's no sticky, so let me go ahead and grab some. Since this is shiny, I like to use gem tack on shiny things because it definitely grabs it. So let's get some of that on there. It dries clear, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. We'll just pop that on there, cover up that egg. There we go. Now we can continue on with using stickles. Now we're going to start using some pink. And there's some hues that are kind of coral, so I'm going to use this grapefruit stickles. All right, my friends, here is our finished card. I'm going to show it to you up close. This moves, so that's super cute. The bunny pops up. We have our stickles on there. I think it's so super cute. I hope you like it, my friends, and I want to thank you for joining me today. Thanks for watching. See you soon.